Hi, it's me. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I wanted to share some thoughts that I've been having lately. I work a part-time minimum wage retail job, and I've been feeling pretty unfulfilled with that for a while now. It's not what I want to be doing. I also have not been receiving very many hours since the new year, so I have been actively looking for jobs. And I've been trying to branch out from the retail, food service, customer service industries that I have worked for 5 years now. And I created a new resume to showcase my creative skills and a little bit of my spirituality. And I've spent the past 2 days on Indeed and LinkedIn looking for jobs. And it has been making me feel very anxious. Anxious because some of the job postings are very detailed and formal and intimidating. Anxious because of the voice in my head that says, you can't do this. You're not good enough. You're never going to have the career that you want. I also realized that I am anxious because I don't want to be doing most of these jobs. I am searching up job titles like creative assistant, creative associate, content creator, video producer, video editor. But I am realizing that I don't want to work for someone else. I want to work for myself and be my own boss. I mean, when I really get down to it, I don't really want to work at all. I do not dream of labor and all of that good stuff. But if I have to work in this society, then I want to be my own boss. And so I'm starting to think about how I want to go about doing that. I suppose I will just keep doing this, keep doing what I'm doing, and slowly build up my brand. Another thing that has been on my mind lately is school and my lack of skills. I know that on paper, a post-secondary certification of some sort would benefit me. A, because a lot of job postings, in their requirements, they specify that you need a post-secondary degree in blah blah blah. And B, because I know that higher education would give me some of the skills that I want and the skills that would give me an edge and a leg up. However, if you know me at all, if you've been following me, you know that school is something I have a lot of trouble with, and I have been struggling with since I was 17 when I dropped out of high school. As I look for jobs, I have thoughts like, oh well, I'm not qualified for this, or there are so many other people that the employers would pick and could pick over me. just based off of skills and qualifications and degrees. As I explore the kind of jobs that I might potentially enjoy, I'm met with, well, I don't know how to do a social media ad campaign. I don't know how to work this software. I don't know how to do this. And so I'm just exploring ways that I can gain skills without necessarily having to go to an official school program. I know that there are ways that I can learn skills, and I have learned a lot so far on my own. I'm self-taught in video production, video editing, social media, content creation. I suppose I'm just trying to figure out what my next step is. Do I continue looking at these jobs and applying and just see what comes of that? Do I also keep applying for retail jobs, things that I know that I can do so that I can make money in the meantime? Do I take a couple of online courses through Squarespace or something similar to increase my skill set? Yeah, just things I'm thinking about. Something else that has been on my mind is patience and gratitude and presence. I find myself wondering why my desires and my manifestations aren't moving along a little bit quicker. I'm very grateful for where I am and for how far I've come. And I have had growth and success and movement towards my goals. There's just a small part of me is like, can we just hurry things up a little? I have things that I'd like to do. I have goals that I'd like to achieve. I suppose it depends on if you believe in the concept of divine timing. That there's a reason that you're not getting what you want right now, and that it will come in divine timing when the time is right. And I don't know if I necessarily agree that if I think harder about what I want and pay more attention to it and write it down 1,000,000 times a day and think about how it feels to have it rather than the lack of it, if all of those things will make my desires come more quickly. I also know that I am learning lessons along the way, even on the difficult days or the struggle days. I will look back on this part of my life fondly and maybe even miss it in certain ways. I have a hard time conforming to society in almost every way. And I have a hard time conforming to jobs and workplaces, especially with my perfectionism issues. And I know my dream job, my dream situation is out there. And I do know that I am on the way. I'm on the way. I think I am just growing a little impatient with the meantime, the interim, the waiting game. I know I'm learning lessons and building skills so that when I do get to my dream situation, I have what is necessary. I am also going about moving towards my dream situation in an unconventional way. I'm a high school dropout, not planning on going to post-secondary education. I'm not doing a lot of things that they, the mysterious they, tell you that you should be doing if you want to grow your audience. I'm not making one specific kind of content. I'm making whatever I want. I don't have the latest, greatest, best editing software or camera. I don't post every single day. I don't even really have set days that I post. I am just trying to share my story in the most authentic way possible. And if my content and my story resonate with people and they choose to support me, then that's wonderful, and that makes me very happy, and I'm very grateful. Because that's what I want. I want to build a creative community of like-minded people who celebrate individuality and, yeah, who just connect and share and create and love. That's what I want. And I want to make videos. I really enjoy it. I find it very fulfilling. When I'm speaking publicly, I feel the need to end every story that includes negativity on a happy note, with positivity, with a message of hope. Nothing I discussed is too negative, I'd say. Feeling unfulfilled at my current job, feeling anxious, looking for new opportunities, wanting to simply be myself, wishing my manifestations could hurry up just a tad. Ultimately, I don't want to work for money at all. But if I have to, I want to get paid to create. I mean, if I have to get paid at all in this society, I'd want to get paid simply to exist, but I will settle for getting paid to create. It feels good to have some sort of direction. I was completely lost for so long, with no idea where I was even trying to get to. And I'm still lost now, but it feels like a good kind of lost. And at least I know where I'm trying to go. Not exactly, but I have a general idea. And so I will end this video by saying that I will keep doing the work, keep learning the lessons, and keep doing what I love, which is this. And I know that I will find my community along the way. I'm not sure what my next step is in terms of jobs, but there is a certain magic in that. I will try a little bit of everything and just see what comes next. Yeah. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and that something unexpectedly amazing happens to you.
Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude.